Pascasarjana Universitas 11 Maret Surakarta menyelenggarakan pendidikan dan penelitian yang bermutu dalam pengembangan keilmuan, menghasilkan inovasi penelitian yang diterapkan ke dalam pengabdian kepada masyarakat, serta turut berkontribusi dalam mencetak kebutuhan sumber daya manusia yang unggul dan kompeten dalam multidisiplin keilmuan.
Pascasarjana Universitas 11 Maret menerima mahasiswa dari seluruh dunia untuk dididik menjadi akademisi dan profesional di berbagai bidang ilmu.
Berdiri sejak tahun 1998, kegiatan belajar mengajar di Pascasarjana Universitas 11 Maret didukung oleh tim pengajar yang unggul, terdiri dari doktor dan profesor lulusan dalam maupun luar negeri dari berbagai disiplin ilmu. Diawali 5 program bidang studi, saat ini Pascasarjana Universitas 11 Maret telah berkembang menjadi puluhan program studi magister dan doktor.
Di Pascasarjana UNS, mahasiswa dikenalkan dengan pemahaman-pemahaman baru terhadap isu yang sedang berkembang, sehingga mahasiswa mampu melakukan kajian-kajian keilmuan serta menemukan sebuah strategi dan solusi bagi permasalahan yang sedang terjadi.
Pascasarjana Universitas 11 Maret telah menjadi ruang belajar yang nyaman bagi para mahasiswa. Ditunjang dengan berbagai fasilitas pembelajaran yang memadai, laboratorium terpadu yang modern, dan staf yang profesional, membuat layanan kepada mahasiswa semakin berkualitas.
Saya Amelia Choya. Saya melanjutkan pendidikan untuk memperdalam studi di bidang ekonomi mikro dan makro, neraca keuangan, juga pembuatan kebijakan. Di program Magister Ekonomi Studi Pembangunan UNS, saya mendapatkan dukungan untuk kegiatan internasional, sehingga memperoleh kesempatan yang luar biasa untuk mengembangkan diri, mengikuti sekolah musim panas tentang pembuatan kebijakan pemerintah di Utrecht University, Belanda.
Sebagai komitmen penuh mendedikasikan diri dalam penyelenggaraan pendidikan yang berkualitas, terdapat berbagai program beasiswa yang disediakan untuk mahasiswa Pascasarjana Universitas 11 Maret.
Nama saya Suci Faniandari. Beberapa alasan saya memilih kuliah di Magister Ilmu Fisika UNS adalah karena tersedianya laboratorium yang lengkap serta dosen-dosen yang expert sehingga mampu menciptakan lingkungan riset yang kondusif dan maksimal. UNS juga memiliki kerjasama dengan berbagai universitas di seluruh dunia, hingga saya mendapatkan kesempatan untuk melakukan riset kerjasama dengan Universiti Putra Malaysia. Hal ini sangat membantu untuk mengasah skill saya dalam menyusun publikasi ilmiah sebagai output dari riset yang saya tekuni.
Sebagai penunjang utama akademik, Pascasarjana Universitas 11 Maret didukung oleh perpustakaan yang terpusat. Selain menyediakan ratusan ribu koleksi fisik dan digital, Perpustakaan Universitas 11 Maret menyiapkan para pustakawan sebagai pendamping dan konsultan bagi para mahasiswa. Klinik Pustaka Ilmiah merupakan layanan unggulan bagi sivitas akademika dalam melakukan penelusuran sumber-sumber ilmiah.
Nama saya Aimanul Ami Muhammad, saya dari Sudan. Di Magister Bioscience UNS, saya mempelajari ilmu biodiversitas, biologi molekular, dan manajemen sumber daya alam. Selama saya kuliah di sini, banyak hal yang saya dapatkan selain ilmu, yaitu budaya baru karena saya bertemu dengan mahasiswa dari berbagai negara. Setelah nanti selesaikan studi di sini, saya akan kembali ke Sudan dengan ilmu yang saya dapatkan untuk membantu mahasiswa saya dan membangun negara saya di bidang biodiversitas dan perikanan.
Pasca sarjana Universitas 11 Maret terus berinovasi dalam pengembangan ilmu, teknologi, dan seni untuk menjawab tantangan dan problematika masyarakat di era modern. Di pasca sarjana UNS, mahasiswa dikenalkan dengan pemahaman-pemahaman baru terhadap isu yang sedang berkembang, sehingga mahasiswa mampu melakukan kajian-kajian keilmuan serta menemukan sebuah strategi dan solusi bagi permasalahan yang sedang terjadi.
Pasca sarjana Universitas 11 Maret telah menjadi ruang belajar yang nyaman bagi para mahasiswa. Ditunjang dengan berbagai fasilitas pembelajaran yang memadai, laboratorium terpadu yang modern, dan staf yang profesional, membuat layanan kepada mahasiswa semakin berkualitas.
Saya Amelia Choya. Saya melanjutkan pendidikan untuk memperdalam studi di bidang ekonomi mikro dan makro, neraca keuangan, juga pembuatan kebijakan. Di program Magister Ekonomi Studi Pembangunan UNS, saya mendapatkan dukungan untuk kegiatan internasional, sehingga memperoleh kesempatan yang luar biasa untuk mengembangkan diri, mengikuti sekolah musim panas tentang pembuatan kebijakan pemerintah di Utrecht University, Belanda.
Sebagai komitmen penuh mendedikasikan diri dalam penyelenggaraan pendidikan yang berkualitas, terdapat berbagai program beasiswa yang disediakan untuk mahasiswa pasca sarjana Universitas 11 Maret.
Nama saya Suci Faniandari. Beberapa alasan saya memilih kuliah di Magister Ilmu Fisika UNS adalah karena tersedianya laboratorium yang lengkap serta dosen-dosen yang expert sehingga mampu menciptakan lingkungan riset yang kondusif dan maksimal. UNS juga memiliki kerjasama dengan berbagai universitas di seluruh dunia, hingga saya mendapatkan kesempatan untuk melakukan riset kerjasama dengan Universiti Putra Malaysia. Hal ini sangat membantu untuk mengasah skill saya dalam menyusun publikasi ilmiah sebagai output dari riset yang saya tekuni.
Sebagai penunjang utama akademik, pasca sarjana Universitas 11 Maret didukung oleh perpustakaan yang terpusat. Selain menyediakan ratusan ribu koleksi fisik dan digital, Perpustakaan Universitas 11 Maret menyiapkan para pustakawan sebagai pendamping dan konsultan bagi para mahasiswa. Klinik Pustaka Ilmiah merupakan layanan unggulan bagi Sivitas Akademika dalam melakukan penelusuran sumber-sumber ilmiah.
Nama saya Aimanulami Muhammad. Saya dari Sudan. Di Magister Bioscience UNS, saya mempelajari ilmu biodiversitas, biologi molekular, dan manajemen sumber daya alam. Selama saya kuliah di sini, banyak hal yang saya dapatkan selain ilmu, yaitu budaya baru karena saya bertemu dengan mahasiswa dari berbagai negara. Setelah nanti selesaikan studi di sini, saya akan kembali ke Sudan dengan ilmu yang saya dapatkan untuk membantu mahasiswa saya dan membangun negara saya di bidang biodiversitas dan perikanan.
Pasca sarjana Universitas 11 Maret terus berinovasi dalam pengembangan ilmu, teknologi, dan seni untuk menjawab tantangan dan problematika masyarakat di era modern.
We are delighted to have you enrolled in our college and give you a warm welcome to Visayas State University. This is the College of Nursing. Our commitment is to offer you students quality educational experience by upholding the ideals of global competency in teaching, research, and service. The Department of Nursing was founded in the year 2007. Subsequent TESDA accreditation of 2 vocational courses, the Nursing Assistant Program and the Caregiver Program, opened the opportunity for completers to earn TESDA certificates and set themselves to serve in the spirit of the oath. Finally, in 2009, the VSU Board of Regents passed a resolution approving the creation of the university's first ever College of Nursing. Facilities and equipment were provided to achieve both the minimum standards of the Commission on Higher Education can give its nursing students. Enrollees are encouraged to trust, work hard, and make the best of the course. By the year of 2011, the college marked and maintained the prodigious passing percentage and astounding performance. Philosophy of the College of Nursing. All great things stand on a firm foundation. We achieve great things because we have great beliefs. The College of Nursing all the same believes in its great commitment to a high standard of learning founded on the theory of human caring and altruism. Through the course, nursing students will learn that at the center of the medical profession is a heart for the great value of life. The mission of the College of Nursing. Practicing its philosophy, the VSU College of Nursing aims to develop passionate healthcare students with competent nursing skills, a learned and vigorous mind for the on-the-job critical thinking, well-disciplined and observant of the Code of Ethics for Nurses.
The college aspires to be the leading college of nursing in the leading university. We are religiously following the policy for promotion and retention of students to sustain the mantra of the VSU Search for Truth and Excellence. Students are equipped with skills, knowledge, and appropriate attitude required for them to be work-ready. As a proof, aside from the consistent 100 passing NLE rate since 2015, all of our graduates are now employed and are holding significant posts both here and abroad.
The vision of the College of Nursing. What the College of Nursing believes, what we aim to do, are all in accordance with our vision to nurture physical and spiritual well-being among our students. In addition, their sense of belongingness among peers and their environment and culture are also transformed to obtain self-development necessary for future service in the nursing profession. When the pandemic hit, the curriculum realized the necessity to adjust. The tradition, in-person, face-to-face mode of learning was temporarily replaced by digital online learning. The general change in procedure posed a challenge even to an organization that have stood for more than a decade.
Nursing life for our batch surely is not like any others. I myself experienced 2 major changes in the education system. As the pioneering batch of K-12 program, I enjoyed my college life at the age of 18. It was just your typical nursing school wherein I get to experience moving exams, oral revalidas, and such. But that reality has been lost in the blink of an eye. March 15, 2020, the day where we thought that we'll only be having a week-long break, has inevitably turned itself as our last day of face-to-face classes. As someone who is very much inclined in the field of information technology, I stepped up my leadership skills by assuming the president role for 2 consecutive years. It was a rough journey as we get to think of innovative ways to maximize our learning experience even in the online platform. Now that the COVID cases has reduced dramatically due to the availability of vaccines, here I am in front of all of you, representing the nursing students of Visayas State University, serving both a go signal and a congratulatory message for those who persevered and made it to the College of Nursing. Mabuhay, Viscans!
Nevertheless, learning must go on. Then vaccines were produced. The world gradually reopened. Despite its grief, it was optimistic to meet tomorrow. Halfway through 2022, and there is general consideration to hold face-to-face classes again.
The College of Nursing Research, Development, and Extension Initiative started in 2013 through the establishment of the College Research Trusts and Agenda. Since then, the college started to engage in research-related activities where both faculty and nursing students participate in conferences to present their research papers. some of which won as Best Paper and Best Poster. Some of these articles were even tagged as the journal's top-cited and top-downloaded articles. At present, we are happy and proud of our students who have actively engaged in nursing research and now venturing in publication and dissemination. The nursing faculty is engaged in research undertakings with various international and national academic partners. We have 3 institutional partners in Indonesia, Malaysia, and the University of North Carolina in Charlotte, USA. In the Philippines, we are in active partnership with the University of the Philippines, Manila, and other nursing schools in the country.
The Visayas State University College of Nursing has variable community extension programs. The aim of these programs are multifold, anchored on health promotion, illness prevention, training, and research. Some activities are done in partnership with other college or colleges within the university, while others in collaboration with both government and non-government organizations.
I am a proud member of the pioneering class of the Visayas State University College of Nursing. VSU is my home. Enrolling in VSU is one of the best decisions I made in life, and I do believe that excellence was instilled in me, and it's always flowing into my heart. And when you say excellence, it's just a way that we are dealing with a good critical thinking, a good communication skills, or rendering a good care to your clientele or to your patient. And I do believe that at VSU, excellence is not just a tradition, but a lifestyle. It's a way of living, a way of life, and a way of caring your patients in the hospital or in the clinical area.
The College of Nursing has continuously been refining itself since its inception. I am a proud witness to the growth of this previously Department of Nursing since 2007. To this day, I proudly continue to serve the younger generation as one of those who help ensure that this now College of Nursing provides the medical workforce with not just nurses by name and record, but professionals by heart and deed.
In few words in the VSU College of Nursing. Of course, there's more to know, but you, the students, are encouraged to check that as you make your way through the program. Believe that at the College of Nursing, there isn't a moment to miss.
The Visayas State University College of Nursing uphold
verity, service, uprightness, commitment, and nurturance.
Between a mountain and a sea stands a university that has stood the test of time. This is Visayas State University. a public university in central Philippines founded about a century ago, known to be one of the most beautiful educational campuses in the country. But despite its reputation as a very scenic university, it is also known for its stature as one of the best state universities of the Philippines. To understand VSU's strengths, we go back to 1924, when it was founded as a small agricultural school, a humble start where the foundations of a strong university was built upon. VSU started to see its glory days when it became a college in the 1970s, Visca, a name its people carry today, Viscans. Its first president, Dr. Fernando A. Bernardo, invested in massive developments, first and foremost in its people. Visca sent its faculty to graduate studies in reputable universities here and abroad, an important first step for a school to grow and build a culture of excellence. With funding from the World Bank, Bernardo also built the campus we have today, known for its well-thought and cohesive architecture, following the contours of the hills, maximized ventilation with open quadrants at the center, becoming one with nature, with its natural textures and patterns. The vision, Bernardo said, was for people to pass by and see the school from the sea up to the once iconic administration building at the foot of the mountain. And the statue, the Search for Truth, stands tall and true at the center as a symbol and daily reminder of the university's purpose. More importantly, the sprawling campus was built as versatile spaces where great minds can think and work to advance science and technology. And it was indeed so. For from there, Visca grew to be known internationally for agricultural research and development. Home to research centers like Phil Root Crops, the National Abaca Research Center, and the National Coconut Research Center, VSU is at the forefront of cutting-edge research geared towards development in the countryside. By the turn of the millennium, Visca became a university and took in 4 schools in the province to become its satellite campuses, in Diriaba and Isabel in the northwest, and in Alang-Alang and Tolosa in the Waray parts of Leyte. And finally, in 2007, it got the name it rightly deserves as the premier university of science and technology in this part of the country, Visayas State University. While staying true to its mandate, VSU's always on the move forward. In 2017, it laid its new vision for the next 10 years to be a globally competitive university of science, technology, and environmental protection, with 7 big goals that include building a world-class educational system, and with it, a grand plan to go global. With the aim to explore new research frontiers in material science and environmental protection, the university established the Advanced Research and Innovation Center, which houses the Tuklas Luna Center and the Eastern Visayas Biotechnology Center for Health, along with the Regional Climate Change Research Center and the upcoming Biodiversity and Habitat Center. But VSU's journey has not always been smooth.
It was a difficult time for the university. In March of 2020, we made the difficult decision to send our students home. We thought it was going to be just for a few weeks. Weeks became months until it was apparent that it's going to be different for a time.
Of course, it was a challenge, as if managing all instruction-related activities and colleges and departments and thousands of students were not challenging enough. Now, we have to do that while everyone is not here, but in their own homes. We had to implement what we now know as flexible learning.
In the first full semester of flexible learning, we had thousands of instructional materials printed, bound, and sent to our students. Logistically, I could say it was a feat, the things we were able to do. But we had to do it. It's our job. So we had to continue because that's what a good university does.
You know, challenges are only for a time. When big tests like this come, weaker institutions fail because they don't have systems in place. They say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So it's a good thing that at VSU, not only do we have a culture and tradition of excellence, but we also have a plan and we have systems to execute our plan.
Flexible learning at VSU was ready on the get-go because of the university's investment in IT infrastructure and its commitment to innovative, human-centered process designs. The VSU e-learning environment, the school's learning management system, was fully operational to cater to users. Our enrollment system for the main campus and VSU Tolosa was fully online through the My VSU student portal, while Alang-Alang, Villaba, and Isabel employed an innovative remote system of enrollment using a mix of available technologies. VSU's institutional subscription to Google Workspace for Education became a gateway for us to make quality assurance efforts continue online. And in April of 2021, we conducted our very first virtual accreditation with AACUP for a number of our programs using Google Sites and Google's shared drives. VSU has also undergone and passed 2 ISO 9001 surveillance audits for its quality management system purely online with TÜV Rheinland as certifying body.
We understand the power of technology and we were able to move fast. We got our QMS certification before the pandemic earlier in 2020. Our Management Information System, or MIS, has been in development for many years now. We developed the QMS portal for everyone, including our auditors, to see our documentation, something we can refer to do our work well. What I'm saying is, because these systems were in place before the pandemic, our pandemic journey became easier and we retained our effectiveness and efficiency. Of course, we owe a lot to the support of our national government and also our alumni for extending all kinds of help. And we do not stop there. We're always looking ahead. So recently, we launched a future thinking project through the help of the Office of Senator Pia Cayetano, so we could look far into the future, strategize our research and development and innovation efforts. So this is our direction, we're going there, and I'm very optimistic.
But there is no secret to VSU's success and momentum. All these and more were a result of the university's commitment to academic and administrative excellence, with deliberate and conscientious effort to make its systems effective and efficient. Challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic only chiseled VSU to draw out its true form. For an institution to endure, it has to be built to endure. Armed with all these systems and a plan, Visayas State University is ready for the future as it continues on its quest in its search for truth.
Kota Surakarta, juga disebut Solo, adalah wilayah otonom dengan status kota di bawah Provinsi Jawa Tengah, Indonesia.
Visi Stikesmus menjadi perguruan tinggi kesehatan rujukan nasional yang unggul berdasarkan nilai-nilai Islam pada tahun 2032.
Sekolah Tinggi Ilmu Kesehatan Mambaul Ulum Surakarta atau Stikesmus berdiri pada tahun 2017 berdasarkan SK Menteri Riset Teknologi dan Pendidikan Tinggi nomor 313/KPT/1/2017. Stikesmus merupakan perubahan bentuk dan penggabungan dari Akademi Keperawatan Mambaul Ulum Surakarta yang merupakan sekolah keperawatan dan Akademi Kebidanan Mambaul Ulum Surakarta yang merupakan sekolah kebidanan. Dengan penambahan program studi baru yaitu S1 Farmasi. Keduanya merupakan sekolah tinggi kesehatan pilihan di Surakarta. Stikesmus memiliki 4 prodi, Prodi D3 Keperawatan, Prodi D3 Kebidanan, Prodi S1 Farmasi, Prodi S1 Administrasi Rumah Sakit.
Misi Stikesmus 1. Menyelenggarakan tridharma perguruan tinggi yang berkualitas, profesional, berdaya saing, dan relevan dengan perkembangan ilmu kesehatan. 2. Pengetahuan tata kelola berdasarkan tata kelola perguruan tinggi yang baik, peningkatan kelembagaan, sumber daya manusia, sarana dan prasarana. 3. Menyelenggarakan pendidikan berbasis nilai-nilai Islam. 4. Menyelenggarakan kerjasama strategis dengan berbagai perguruan tinggi di dalam dan di luar negeri, pemerintah pusat, daerah, serta dunia usaha di bidang kesehatan baik regional, nasional, ataupun internasional.
Sambil istirahat, minta perhatian. Siap.
Pasca Sarjana Universitas 11 Maret Surakarta menyelenggarakan pendidikan dan penelitian yang bermutu dalam pengembangan keilmuan, menghasilkan inovasi penelitian yang diterapkan ke dalam pengabdian kepada masyarakat, serta turut berkontribusi dalam mencetak kebutuhan sumber daya manusia yang unggul dan kompeten dalam multidisiplin keilmuan.
Pasca Sarjana Universitas 11 Maret menerima mahasiswa dari seluruh dunia untuk dididik menjadi akademisi dan profesional di berbagai bidang ilmu.
Berdiri sejak tahun 1998, kegiatan belajar mengajar di Pasca Sarjana Universitas 11 Maret didukung oleh tim pengajar yang unggul. Terdiri dari doktor dan profesor lulusan dalam maupun luar negeri dari berbagai disiplin ilmu. Diawali 5 program bidang studi, saat ini Pasca Sarjana Universitas 11 Maret telah berkembang menjadi puluhan program studi magister dan doktor.
Di Pasca Sarjana UNS, mahasiswa dikenalkan dengan pemahaman-pemahaman baru terhadap isu yang sedang berkembang, sehingga mahasiswa mampu melakukan kajian-kajian keilmuan serta menemukan sebuah strategi dan solusi bagi permasalahan yang sedang terjadi.
Pasca Sarjana Universitas 11 Maret telah menjadi ruang belajar yang nyaman bagi para mahasiswa. Ditunjang dengan berbagai fasilitas pembelajaran yang memadai, laboratorium terpadu yang modern, dan staf yang profesional, membuat layanan kepada mahasiswa semakin berkualitas.
Saya Amelia Choya. Saya melanjutkan pendidikan untuk memperdalam studi di bidang ekonomi mikro dan makro, neraca keuangan, juga pembuatan kebijakan. Di program Magister Ekonomi Studi Pembangunan UNS, saya mendapatkan dukungan untuk kegiatan internasional, sehingga memperoleh kesempatan yang luar biasa untuk mengembangkan diri, mengikuti sekolah musim panas tentang pembuatan kebijakan pemerintah di Utrecht University, Belanda.
Sebagai komitmen penuh mendedikasikan diri dalam penyelenggaraan pendidikan yang berkualitas, terdapat berbagai program beasiswa yang disediakan untuk mahasiswa pasca sarjana Universitas 11 Maret.
Mga kababayan, ang
Pasca Sarjana Universitas 11 Maret Surakarta menyelenggarakan pendidikan dan penelitian yang bermutu dalam pengembangan keilmuan, menghasilkan inovasi penelitian yang diterapkan ke dalam pengabdian kepada masyarakat, serta turut berkontribusi dalam mencetak kebutuhan sumber daya manusia yang unggul dan kompeten dalam multidisiplin keilmuan.
Pasca Sarjana Universitas 11 Maret menerima mahasiswa dari seluruh dunia untuk dididik
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this prestigious event where we invite speakers from Indonesia to give us lectures today. We have our friends here from Indonesia as well. Hello, guys. Can you press heart or like for you to be recognized?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
And also our students from Visayas State University College of Nursing. Can you press heart, guys?
And before we start our program is that we're going to ask our the faculty, one of the faculty of our partner universities in Indonesia. We have Dr. Ishan to start first for our interview. Good morning, Doc.
Very good, sir.
Can you guys hear my voice now? Hey, how are you guys? You're great? Really ready to start our lecture today?
How are you this morning, Doc Nixon?
I'm really wonderful because we just start with the uh, planting the trees, like the sign of our friendship. Actually, we plant it in back of the VSU University, and we're really grateful to do that with our partners today.
Mhm. So, how about your stay here in VSU, Doc Nixon? How was it so far?
So far, it's really good because where we live is near the beaches. We can do morning walking and do some little bit of exercise there, and we really enjoy the scenery because when in the sunset we can see the sun is going down like that. So
Mm.
we really enjoy, and it's really wonderful to be here.
Also, Doc Isan, we would also like to ask of your expectations for um your stay here for the following days with our activities prepared, the itineraries are already set. So, what do you expect?
Oh yeah, actually the itinerary is really great. We had some really great experience in communities yesterday, and we also visit the government hospital and also the private hospital, so we can also compare and learn what's the problems, the difficulties that we might also we have the common problems in our hospital and the facilities there. So our expectation maybe we also can start with the future collaboration in research, especially in because before we also because we might also have the common disease that we might have because we are the Asians. Yeah, and we are just the neighbor countries of the Philippines. So, and we are also have a lot of islands, the same like Philippines, and we also rich in cultures. And I really enjoy to be here, and can't wait to do a future and more in we start our collaboration, not just in the research, but also in we exchange our culture as well. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Isan. So, that was Dr. Isan from the Stikismus in Indonesia.
And fun fact, Dr. Isan is actually a medical doctor practicing in Indonesia. Is it correct, Doc?
Yes, that's correct. I'm also just actually I'm the really freshman lecturer in Indonesia, so it's my really great experience to be also experiencing the international lectures that directly will be given in Visayas State University, Philippines. So I can wait also to see the ambience from the participants, especially from the Philippines, Visayas people, Visayas University students, especially from the College of Nursing. I hope also they can be very active and ask the more questions, so we can also start with many exchange the experience like that. Okay.
Doc, may I know, is there any similarities in terms of like the hospital structures in Indonesia and in the Philippines based on your observation yesterday?
Actually, the similarities I think it's about the facilities where you also have the grade of your hospital, it's like the level 1, 2, 3. But we have 4 grades actually. With the grade is like grade A, B, C, and D hospital. So the lower one is grade D for the lowest accreditation like that for the hospital. Then the the good one is the grade A. So the grade A actually also they facilitate the teaching hospital, so the residency program, and also for the general practitioner there. So and also we also have a common in how to engage with the insurance actually. Yeah.
Thank you, Doc. And now, who's gonna go next?
You can say my friend Miss Anggu.
And may we call Miss Anggu? Oh, from ONS. Hello, hello, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. So we would like to acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Angu from US, UNS.
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 With Mystic.
And now next we'll interview Dr. Tika. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, good morning, guys. How are you?
We're very just fine, Doc. And right now we're going to have an interview. Same with Doc Ishan here. So are you good to start, Doc?
So, sure, I'm ready. Let's go.
So far, Doc, how was your experience here in the Philippines?
It was great. I'm so excited. And to be honest, I love to make a new friend here. And I'm so happy to meet you guys in here. And we are family now. So I have a new family in Filipinos. So yeah, thank you for all your kindness.
You're welcome, Doc. Ano, sama-sama?
Sama-sama.
Is it correct?
Correct.
So, in our lecture, ma'am, what is your expectation for our students and of course to our viewers today?
So my expectation is I just want to share my experiences, not about just a theory. I love to share my experiences, and we have to talk active, and we are study here together, like learn new things. I'm not I think I'm not smarter than you guys. We are same in here. We just like sharing our knowledge, our insightful material, and yeah, it's will be great.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tika. And speaking of being interactive, guys, are you there? Can you press 1 if you're still here with us? And you type 1 in our chat box?
Or you could also react hard.
Or you can also send messages to our visitors right here so we can read it for you.
So,
okay,
Dr. Tika, we're going to continue the interview.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to ask about the culture here. So I'm going to admit that the culture from Indonesia and the culture from the Philippines is so diverse. So what are your thoughts about the culture in the Philippines? We're going to talk about specificities. So how, in terms of the food, what do you think about the food here in the Philippines?
One word, delicious, tasty. So currently we have same taste for the food, and our culture is similar because we are Asian, and it's not need to get a long time to me adapted with the culture in here. And because we have same culture, it's easier to me to get adapted in new place in here. To be honest, this is my first time to visit Philippines, and it was so awesome, fantastic.
Thank you so much, Doc. Okay, we have seen a lot of VSU students here typing one. Thank you so much, guys.
We can say my friend, I'm a good teacher.
Fitri. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Anggun, Mr. Miss Anggun. So we'd also like to acknowledge the presence of Miss Anggun Fitri of OSM, ONS rather.
Hello.
Good morning, Miss Anggun. Good morning, Miss Anggun. Bapak.
Hello, Miss Anggun.
I can hear your voice, Miss Anggun. Maybe you can change the mic.
Sebelumnya view.
Yeah, it's okay now.
Hello.
Hello, Anggun.
Hello, Mas Anis.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay. Please, Anggun.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am. How are you this morning, ma'am?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. How about you guys? How are you this morning?
Is it okay if we're going to ask a few questions, ma'am, regarding about the lecture visit here and
Here in VSU.
here in VSU, ma'am? Is it okay to ask a few questions about the lecture visit here in VSU, ma'am?
Anggun, hello.
So I think Miss Anggun has a poor signal problem. So we're just going to move on. How about here in our own VSU? We're going to ask some students, especially those who've been with us and accompanied our Indonesian guest. So we're going to ask Mr. Bernie Modesto to share his insights and experiences here during the visit.
Actually, Bernie is starting to learn Indonesian. Look at his comment in the chat box.
Yeah. So, Mr. Modesto, why don't you share your insights and experiences, especially to have a message to our students?
Actually, our Indonesian guests are so friendly and approachable, and also they are so professional here in Visayas State University. And actually, I didn't notice that they're all doctors. I just called their mom and sir. At first, we were met, and now I think they are really good. Also, I'm very thankful for them for the new experience and things.
How about the foods? Can you explain to us what's the most exciting part or exciting experience you've been through with them?
Actually, at first, I didn't meet my expectation because I eat pork because they're I think for them it's bawal, and we can actually eat any kind of meat like chicken and beef, but it's delicious also.
Oh, so you miss pork. Yes.
So, how about the experience of accompanying them to the different visits we had in different learning facilities, especially in the part of our duties? So, how was it in the FCIC, in the Ormoc Doctors Hospital, the BCICH, especially in Barangay Bunga and the BYDC? What were their expectations? What were their experiences? And how how did you accompany them during the visits?
Wow, you have a lot of questions. Um, to be honest, in the past few days, I've learned a lot and explore also in the medical field. I visit some of the colleges and a hospital here in the local town, especially in Leyte, and maybe also the facilities rather. It's good compared to the like from I observed the government and private facilities. There is a big differences and also their management, how they compromise their facilities, and also accompanying them is it's good and fun. We're all having fun, and they're guys say hi. Yeah.
Actually, guys, Bernie is just with us here beside. So, like, as you can see us laughing here. Okay, so are you excited to have your duty, Bernie?
Yes, of course.
That's great. So now we have 213 participants. So is it okay if I'll call randomly one of you guys to have an interview with us?
Let's just call it random.
I'll just call it randomly. Okay. Hmm. I had this one.
Yours from VSU.
Okay. Carl Ayel Flandes, are you with us?
Reggie too. We're going to have him next.
Hello, OMG. Hello, good morning.
Can you open your camera so that everyone can see you here live?
Especially our guest here from Indonesia. He's going to see you.
Hello?
Sorry, I can't open my camera right now because I'm
Okay. So we have few questions for you. So since you're joining here today, what are your expectations for this lecture visit with our Indonesian professors from Stikis UMS, MUS?
Yes.
okay, so first of all, I would like to say good morning to our Indonesian guest. So my expectation is I expect to learn more about Indonesian cultures, especially in the latest advancement and like public health regarding Indonesian cultures and also on how they interact with the community in Indonesia and how it can compare to the Philippine culture as well.
Okay. What else? What are your messages to our guests right now who are listening? Just short.
Um, just enjoy the rest of the day, and I hope everyone can learn something new.
Can you repeat, Mr. Carl? We cannot hear you actually here.
Sorry. I said I hope everyone is happy and I hope everyone can learn new things today. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Carl Ayel Flandes from VSU. And since we already have a representative from the VSU Philippines, let's call randomly some of our friends here from Indonesia. Okay, so okay. Uh can we call Miss Anggun? Hello, ma'am. Okay. Hmm. Um, let's.
Selam.
Shella. Okay. Can we call on Miss Shella Miranda from Stikismus? Hello, ma'am.
Good morning, Ma'am Sheila.
Student.
Nursing student.
The interview not
Hello, Miss Sheila.
How about Miss Teresa Olia? Hello, ma'am. From Stikismus also.
Yeah.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, Ma'am Teresa. Yeah.
Rina. Rina.
Andayan. Okay. Since we can't reach out Miss Sheila, can we have Miss Ah? Okay. We have now Miss Anggun. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, can you hear my voice now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Loud and
Loud and
clear.
clear.
Thank you so much, ma'am,
Okay.
for being with us today. And we would like to ask some questions to you, ma'am. Is it okay with you, ma'am?
Okay, please.
Okay. Since you're joining, ma'am, what are your expectations for our lecture visit with us here in VSU and for the partnership of your school rather, the Stickismus?
Okay, thank you. Firstly, on behalf of the Master Program of Public Health, I would like to thank you for warmly welcoming our college from Stickers Host. Of course, it's a great opportunity to visit, and we hope that this collaboration will proceed smoothly and bring significant impact for us, particularly in the field of research and education. And also, we hope that the visiting lecture program with our university will foster a strong academic partnership and also enriching both our faculty and student, of course. This collaboration is expected to enhance the exchange of knowledge, promote innovation research, and provide valuable educational experience, of course. And may this initiative lead to lasting relationship and mutual growth, benefiting both institutions and contributing positively to academic community. Maybe we have that for this visiting lecture, of course, in our university.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
That's very well said, ma'am. That this collaboration would enhance both ends of universities research instruction, and this would hopefully be a fruitful collaboration between ONS, Stickismus, and the VSU. Thank you,
VSU.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. Hope to
Thank you.
see you again in person, maybe in Indonesia next week or next agenda in Indonesia.
Thank you too, ma'am.
Thank you too, ma'am.
Is he a student, sir?
Okay. Can we call on another Indonesian friend who is with us right now? He is the head of the nursing department in Stickismus. May we call on Mr. Raju? Hello, Mr. Raju. Raju. Mr. Raju?
Mr. Rejo.
Sheena Feton Bakal. Sheena Feton Bakal. Sheena Feton. Sheena Feton.
Yes, Anna.
Manaw ko ito.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody.
You would like to acknowledge the presence of Professor Bisma. Good
Hello,
morning.
Professor. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. Good morning, Isan, Hanif.
Morning, Prof. Professor Visma.
Prof.
So we're from the College of Nursing here in VSU. And is it okay to ask a few questions?
Yes.
So,
are you going to ask
Professor,
me or what? Are you going to ask me?
yes, Prof. We're going to ask you some questions about the lecture visit here today.
Okay. Does this is this session already opened?
We're still having the preliminaries, Professor. We're getting to know each other from the Indonesia and also from the VSU, giving their expectations at the moment.
Okay. So I'm ready with my material for the lecture, but I will follow your schedule. I will follow your schedule.
Mm-mm.
It
Yes.
seems that
So
it seems that you are hard to hear my voice. Is it difficult? Is my voice weak?
It's very clear.
it's very
Prof.
clear. Yes, Professor, it's very clear.
Because the way you
We can hear
listening.
your voice clear. It's clear,
Yeah.
Prof.
Yeah, it's clear. And how about my voice? Is it clear?
Yeah, it's also clear here.
Oh, okay, thank you. But there is some echo. I heard some echoes. Demam.
Demam, Prof.
So,
Mas Aris,
Kalem, Prof. Nggih.
apakah habis berenang pagi ini?
Nggih, Prof. Selulum. Wow, tandur-tanduran, Prof.
Oh, saya kira
Menanam pohon.
Oh ya, saya kira seluruh.
Selulumnya kalau wingi, Prof.
Apakah sudah dibuka ya tadi pagi?
Dereng, Prof. Ini masih
Oh, oke.
persiapan sembari menunggu Pak Joko. Jadi ini
Oh, ya.
ngobrol-ngobrol santai dahulu, Prof.
Ya,
Dengan
saya pikir
teman-teman dari Visayas juga. Nggih.
saya pikir sudah 2 jam dimulai.
Belum, Prof. Nggih.
Ya. What's your name, the MC? What's your name, the MC?
Actually, Professor, I'm Michael Matthew Pino, current student of VSU Nursing.
And I am Z Baranza Doc, and I am incoming fourth-year nursing student here in VSU.
So, what's your nickname or how people call you?
Doc, people mostly call me Kuya Michael or Michael. It's fine.
Michael.
Oh.
Michael.
As for me,
Michael.
Doc, I actually have many nicknames here because
Okay.
of my name spelling. It's really complicated, so sometimes people will call me Zijan and also
Zijan.
Z.
Z, okay.
But actually, my name is pronounced as Zian. So that is
Zian.
why I have so many nicknames here, Doc. So you can call me whatever you like, Doc, as long as it's within that range.
Michael and Zian, okay?
Yes,
Doc.
Yeah. I won't call you Zidane because Zidane is a football player, soccer player. Zidane, Zinedine Zidane.
Oh, I will search that
Yeah.
later, Doc.
Not
So that
Zidane, but
we can
Zian.
may tokayo. Tokayo.
Yeah.
So, Doc, we
Do
would
you-
just like, Doc, we would just like to ask Doc if you could impart a message, especially to our fellow students here in the VSU College of Nursing, who is currently in the Zoom meeting.
Okay. Do you want me to make comments or what?
No, it's either comments or any message you could impart to the students.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to extend my gratitude to you all, the committee, who have hosted our team from Universitas 11 Maret. Hello, Joel. Hello, Joel. Dr. Joel Ray
Yeah.
Sang Ekop.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
for joining virtually.
Yeah, I'm happy to do so.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you
Yeah.
in good shape. You're in your
Yeah.
office now.
Yeah, I'm participating in this Zoom from the alley of my office, from the alley of the building. Not
Yeah, in the
in
graduate
my
school.
of the graduate school, not in my room, but in the alley.
Okay. So we are more eager to listen to your sharing today with our
Yeah.
students, students and lecturers,
Okay.
both in the Philippines and in Indonesia as well. We see to it that our students can have a good lecture experience with you, and we also share this to our neighboring institutions of nursing in the region. So it's
Okay.
not only attended by our students from Visayas State University, we also extended this lecture, this rare opportunity to be hearing with experts, our partners from Indonesia. And yeah, that's why we are like
Okay.
excited to have some insights, especially on the trends now in public health and or updates, yeah, in nursing. That's very relevant and timely, especially when there are, some innovations perhaps along with our line of work. So we are excited. I've said. I think we're also waiting for Joku, Baba Joku, who will be joining a little later.
Bapak
But-
Joko. Joko
Yeah.
Atmaja. Yeah.
Yeah, of Sikismos. Yeah.
Discuss again with
Yeah. Yeah, because we are still, the activities in Sibalas Maret. What are the activities now ongoing
preparing accreditation in Sebelas.
in Sibalas Maret? Yeah. I heard that you are also preparing your accreditation works in the university,
Yeah.
Prof. Bisma.
Yes, we are preparing for that pre-accreditation of the program. Hello, Pak Joko.
Yeah, Pajoko is here already. So we are, I think, ready for
You can say something to
hello,
Hello, Pak Joko.
Mr. Joko. How are you?
Sugeng Ijang, Prof. How are you,
Sugeng Ijang.
Mr. Jul?
Yeah,
Good morning. Sugeng
it's
Ijang
very
means good
nice
morning.
seeing you.
Sugeng Ijang means good morning.
Nggih, Prof.
Let me take my coffee.
Okay, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Joko Tri Atmojo. Hello,
Yes.
Doc.
Hello, Miss. How are you? Good morning.
Yeah. Her name is Yan. Pak Joko, her name is Yan. Jian.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nggih.
Hello. Can we now start? Yeah, I can start.
And the other MC, his name is Michael.
Hi, Doc. So, without further ado, since we already have our esteemed guest ready, and we're going to start our program, which is the lecture visit. So, before that, we're going to start with singing of our country's national anthem, and to be followed by the Indonesian national anthem.
Mana sih? Yes. Insurance. Share some.
Okay, so share.
Kabayan ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng bagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihiling, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di maghihiling, luma ng araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo, aming ligaya
So I would So I would like to welcome you all again to our lecture visit here in VSU, and would be stop shares and would be and we have our speakers right now. And before to officially open our program, may I welcome you all. May I welcome you, Professor Joko Tri Atmojo. Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Professor Bisma Murty, good morning and thank you, Prof. Willing to be the main guest speaker at this visiting lecture. Respectable the Chancellor of Visayas State University, thank you for this collaboration. Respectable the speaker at this visiting lecture, Mr. Jul. Good morning, Mr. Jul, and thank you. Mr. Aris Widianto. Halo, Kak. Nyam-nyam, Kak. Mr.
Halo,
Aris
Mr.
Widianto,
Joko.
Mr. Hakim
Sending love from
Ana
Philippines.
Sufa, Miss Karismatika Surya Gumilar, Dr. Iksan Hanif, Mr. Christian here from Visayas State University, and the moderator, Mr. Mikol and Miss Cesa. Good morning and thank you. Respectable ladies and gentlemen, lecturer, education staff, and student at the Visayas State University, praise and gratitude we always pray to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the blessing and goodness of love for all of us. This morning, we can have a scientific expert lecture in healthy and proper condition. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank for you for the condition Visayas State University for the cooperation, and I hope that future collaboration with Stikesmus and the Association of Master on Public Health Universitas 11 Maret will be closely intertwined with discuss further area of collaboration research and joint publication, community visit and lecture, conduct of expert lecture to both student and faculty, renewal of MOU or signing of MOA should specific addendum as agreed. Benchmarking activity on the quality assurance mechanism on the university. My thank and appreciation goes to the Visayas State University who have prepared and have this visiting lecture. Welcome to the visiting lecture. I hope it's useful. Thank you. Healthy, strong spirit. Stikesmus future start here. Matur nuwun. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Joko.
So without further ado, we're now going to start our lecture, which is all about the community services and public health, which would be led by our speakers today, which are Professor Visma Morty. So, sir. Dr. Visma, you may now start your lecture.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Doc.
Is it time for me?
Yes.
Yes, Doc.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good morning. And good morning to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start my presentation, I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Rose Ivy Yips, the president of the Visayas State University, who is willing to make collaboration agreement with us, 11 Maret University, as well as Stikes Mus Surakarta, Indonesia. So we are happy about that. The agreement, the collaboration agreement between these institutions. Secondly, I would like to extend my gratitude also to Dr. Juli Uksang Ekop, who has for many years pioneered developing collaboration between Visayas State University, Stikes Mus Solo, as well as Universitas 11 Maret. So I appreciate your hard work to develop the collaboration. And I must also thank to Dr. Joko Triatmojo and their staff, including Mas Aris Widianto and Mas Hakim, who has, together with Visayas University, developed the collaboration. So we are at the stage of implementations of this collaboration with this session, the guest lecture session. So I appreciate that. Also, I have to recognize the hard work of the committee, and especially who are hosting this event and who accepts my team from Solo with warm hospitality. Our team includes Mas Hakim, Mas Hanif, Mas Aris Widianto, as well as Mbak Ika Gumilar. So again, I'm happy about that collaboration, and this time for me to present my topic, my material. Let me share my material first. Michael, have you seen my material?
Yes, sir.
Yes, have you seen my slides?
Yes, sir. It's visible to sir.
Okay, so I will make it full screen.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is my title for this lecture: the importance of primary prevention, of diabetes now and in the future to reduce disease burden. So this is the first lecture, and this is the first, I guess, this is the first implementation of collaboration in terms of conducting workshop or lecture. And as far as I'm concerned, this is hosted by College of Nursing, Visayas State University, at Visa in PB City, Lead, the Philippines. I chose my topic because the role of the nurses is very important in the healthcare systems, but I suggest not to forget the importance of primary prevention and in dealing with chronic diseases. And at this instant is diabetes, not only for today, but also in the future, because diabetes has a huge cost implications. The disease has a very huge cost implication. So we need to reduce the disease burden. We need to reduce the cost implication of this disease, diabetes. So I emphasize the importance of not only to focus on the patients who have already the disease, diabetes disease, but also to the community as a whole who have no disease. So, I mean, the prevention is important. There are 3 levels of prevention: primary prevention, secondary prevention, and tertiary prevention. As I will conclude in the end of this presentation, the most important and the most cost-effective way to reduce the cost implication of diabetes mellitus and to reduce disease burden is to focus to pay attention to the primary prevention. Let's start with the city. You live in BB City. BB City is located in Philippines, located in the Bay, means near the sea. And this is very beautiful city, although I haven't been there. But this is unique because BB City is and funny because every time I hear the name BB City, then my mind is reminded with a group in the past when I was in the senior high school. This group's name is Bay City Rollers. Bay City Rollers is a pop group, very popular in the world. And this group is coming from UK. So at first, I was wondering if the origin of Bay City Rollers is Bay City, but finally I found from the Google, from the internet, it's not true. This group comes from Edinburgh, UK, in Scotland, UK, not from Bay City. This is Bay City Rollers. Bay City Rollers were a pop group from Edinburgh, Scotland, UK. They had top 10 hits in the UK between 1971 and 1976, including 2 #1 hits in 1975. They were so popular such that their fans were called Roller Mania, just as Beatlemania was coined. This is their appearance, their photograph. So at this decade, I was at the senior high school. And you have famous Filipino singers in the past, and very famous, very familiar to Indonesians in the 70s. So I put the first is Victor Wood. One of his hit names, I'm Sorry My Love. I'm Sorry My Love. It's just one hit. Yes, and I checked from the Google, he's already passed away. Victor Wood. Second is also very popular. I like most is Eddie Peregrina. One of his hits, many hits from Eddie Peregrina is Two Lovely Flowers. And then later, also popular, Maribeth. Maribeth with her hit name Ten Pasar Moon. Ten Pasar Moon. They are Filipino singers. Let's get in the topic. I start with the rise of chronic disease. A transition between infectious disease and non-communicable diseases began in the early 19th centuries, not 19th century, but 20th centuries, as a result of improved public health. Chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and cancer have been and continue to be some of the major causes of worldwide morbidity and mortality. About 122 million people worldwide have diabetes, so almost half billion, yeah. The majority living not in rich country, but in low and middle income countries. And 1.5 million deaths are directly attributed to diabetes each year. Both the number of cases and the prevalence of diabetes have been steadily increasing over the past few decades. Type 2 diabetes mellitus is a chronic disease that requires continuous medical care and management, which consumes significant resources, especially when compounded with complications. That's why I chose diabetes to highlight in this lecture, because it has a huge cost implication. What are the leading cost components of diabetes? Drug cost was the major contributor to direct medical costs, followed by complication costs. Other costs was affected by transportation costs, productivity losses, and time spent by family accompanying patients. A systematic review conducted by researchers from Erlangga University reported that direct medical costs for outpatients was around 63 to 400 US dollar per patient per month, whereas the direct medical cost of inpatients was around roughly 335 to 2,300 US dollar per episode. Diabetic patients with complications spend direct medical costs around USD 349 to 12,000 US dollar per episode. So it's big money. The primary prevention of diabetes. The primary prevention refers to steps taken before a person has developed the disease. With type 2 diabetes, this involves lifestyle modifications aimed at reducing risk factors associated with the conditions. The primary preventions is about adopting healthier habits such as balanced diets, regular physical activities, and maintaining a healthy weight. So this is the primary prevention, especially for diabetes. A great number of studies has bring evidence that demonstrate that type 2 diabetes mellitus can be prevented largely through moderate diet and lifestyle modification. The American Diabetes Association says that losing just 7% of body weight can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 80 or 58%. So by losing your body weight 7%, can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 58. Overall, a healthy diet together with regular physical activity, maintenance of healthy weight, moderate alcohol consumption, and avoidance of sedentary behaviors and smoking could nearly eliminate type 2 diabetes. Next is secondary prevention of diabetes. Secondary prevention comes in once someone is diagnosed with pre-diabetes or at high risk for developing type 2 diabetes. In secondary prevention, the goal is preventing the onset of clinical disease, slowing its progression, and preventing complication. This might involve mitigation alongside continued lifestyle changes. This is a list of primary, secondary prevention of diabetes. One is regular monitor of blood glucose level. Second is healthy diet, rich in whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. Third, regular physical activity. Fourth, regular follow-ups with healthcare professionals. This table shows the impact of primary and secondary prevention on diabetes progression. As you can see, just doing the balanced diet, it will reduce the progression of diabetes 20 to 30%. By doing regular exercise, you can reduce the risk of diabetes progression 25 to 35%. And when you pay attention with your body weight, it will reduce the risk of diabetes 30 to 40%. Next is tertiary prevention of diabetes. Tertiary prevention is the prevention of health deterioration and complication once the disease is present. For instance, once diagnosed with diabetes, managing insulin levels, controlling blood glucose, increasing physical activity, and regular examining fit are tertiary prevention. Those are necessary for relieving or preventing of complication of the disease. So tertiary prevention takes place when the disease is already there. Why the future of health matters? This is because healthcare costs affects individual, families, employers, as well as local and national budgets. Chronic diseases are on the rise, affecting hundreds of millions of people and leading to increased hospital admissions and expenditures. By investing more in sustaining well-being and preventing illnesses, a society can help reduce the incidence and severity of diseases, resulting in lower healthcare costs. So I need also to connect with the future situation. What about the future situation? The future of healthcare system will be consumer-driven and digitized. Digitized means the role of digital technology will be very important, will predominate. Unlike today, healthcare will be organized around the people rather than around the institutions that drive our existing healthcare system today. So there will be people-centered healthcare system. The individuals, people will be empowered. Disease will never be completely eliminated, but through science, data, and technology, we will be able to identify it earlier, intervene proactively, and better understand disease progression to help people more effectively and actively maintain their well-being. The future health will emphasize on disease prevention. Prevention and early diagnosis of disease will be central to the future of health. The future of healthcare is more about preventing disease rather than treating it. The use of data and technology allow monitoring health continuously, identifying risks early, and providing ongoing support to individuals. People Sorry, I have to set up my battery. The battery is low, very low, so I need about 2-minute breaks to set up power. Yeah.
Okay, sir, no
The
problem.
battery is low.
Okay, sir.
So, may we call one of our freshmen in Visayas State College of Nursing to have their insights about the recently presented lecture by Dr. Visma. May we call freshman? Okay, we're picking someone. May we call Miss Emily Shanja?
Miss Emily? You still with us?
Wala. Okay, so we're just going to call at random. Okay.
Since Professor Bishma is already here, so we'll just move
Not yet.
the question and answer later on. Okay, sir, take it away.
Masuk. Masuk.
Doc, are you okay now?
You may now resume your lecture, Professor Vishma.
So can I continue?
Yes, Professor, you may continue now.
Yes. Yeah. So let me return to my presenter, previous presenter. Have you seen my slides? Not yet.
Yes,
Yes,
Professor.
Professor.
It's visible.
And now it's full screen. Yeah. Is it full screen, Michael?
Yes, Professor Vishma.
Yeah.
It's already
Yeah.
full
Thank
screen.
you. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption. People have grown accustomed by seamless digital transformation in e-commerce and mobility. Likewise, their demand for health will follow the same path. People will likely demand that their health information be seamless and portable because of digital technology. In summary, individual lifestyle and behavior and community factors play important roles in the development and management of chronic diseases, such as diabetes, heart disease, and respiratory diseases. Many of these are preventable at the primary level, and their leading risk factors are physical inactivity, poor nutrition, tobacco use, and excessive alcohol. Future health will be more wellness promotion and early risk factors prevention rather than reactionary treatment care. Primary prevention outweighs secondary and tertiary prevention. People at the center of care model will have more power and engagement than today in navigating and monitoring their own health with the use of data and digital technology, and as such, making decisions for their own health and well-being possible. That's all. Thank you for listening. So Tan, I will return time to you.
Thank you so
Michael.
much, Professor Vishma. It was a very insightful presentation and lecture. I hope our students and fellow students from Indonesia have learned a lot about the primary and tertiary preventions of diabetes mellitus.
Okay, so from the saying prevention is better than cure, Professor Bishma highlighted the importance of primary prevention to prevent the spread of diseases. Is that right, partner?
Yes, Konar. So it was also highlighted that electronic health records with ongoing monitoring would be much more useful, especially in the prevention of diabetes mellitus, as according by the lecture recently by Professor Vishma.
Okay, now let's move on to our next topic. May we call on Dr. Dr. Isan Hanif. Doc, you may now
Yes.
take
Hello,
on the
guys.
spotlight.
Yeah. Can you see my slide already?
Yes,
Yes,
Doc,
Doc.
you can see.
So, okay, I will start. Uh, as the Professor Bisma already give us the very experienced lecture about the preventions in the diabetes now and how we should prevent that chronic diseases. Yeah, he mentioned about the nutrients, good exercises. So I will also more focus also on the topic about the food, the nutrients, and the exercises. It's also very important to for prevention of the chronic diseases, actually. So first is what's the role of the nutrition in enhancing performance in sport nutrition. Actually, we should know the strategies to promote the good health and adaptation to training to recover the quick recovery after the exercise session and to perform the optimal during competitions. That's so nutrition's and very the core is also the core uh to take a note for the for us, especially the one who regularly doing the exercises. And what is the close relationship between the nutrition and fitness actually? So the peak physical performance, it actually requires the adequate nutrition. So if you not taking like adequate nutrition, it will be injure. There will be more injury that can be possible to the athlete or to the man that doing the physical activity. So also the physical fitness ability, it's also need very much more energy to do. So it will cause the fatigue if we don't also give our body adequate nutrition like that. So the fitness will also affect the ability of the body to use the fat or the fuel itself. So what are the benefits if we can manage to make a good harmony between the nutrition and fitness actually? The first one is we can improve a good cardiovascular health, and it will also lesser the injury problem, and it will also bring you to the better sleep habits, improve the body compositions. So as we know, in our younger generation now, we already have as Professor Bisma mentioned, is diabetes is really common in younger generation today. So it's also reduce the stress. I know day by day, the stress is also more common in the younger generation, and it's, it's also important for us to pay attention. So it's also good for the blood glucose regulation and immune functions. So actually, it's not about now. The problem is not about the how the generation get the diabetes, but also the generation now. There is also so much the babies and the kids gets malnutrition in some part of our countries. So it's because the unbalanced nutritions. I think it's the problem is not about the food, the 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 food that we have, but also maybe the problem is the how to transport the food to every part of the countries. That's also the main concern. So if there is no good ways, it may take more expensive to transfer or to the every part of the country. So uh, what is the basic purpose of the food actually is to provide the energy to regulate the metabolic process and also the growth support and development. Yeah. So the certain diet modification actually will influence the good performance. Involve the in endurance, intensity, recovery from the sustained physical activity, and build and repair the muscles. As we know, muscle is very important to generate the metabolism. So if you want to give a good metabolic in our body, and you also need to train your muscles, especially in the woman. As we know, they have the menopause, so when they already start by 40, age of 40, the muscle also will become decreases. That when the muscle is already decreased, it will also decrease their metabolism and lead to the osteoporosis and metabolic diseases and other metabolic diseases and chronic diseases. So it might also need for an extra calorie for the one who is actively doing some exercises. So they really need to know how to count the calories and how to count the nutrients. So the healthy eating is not about how much we eat our foods. It's also we need to know the each of the presentation of each food group in the right proportions. So I already made the 6 classes here. It's include the carbohydrate, fat, good fat, and protein, vitamins, minerals, and waters. So example, we can get the food from animals for the protein, fat, vitamin E, D and E, and calcium. And we can get from the nuts, as the source of the protein from and also the iron, calcium, vitamin B complex, and vitamin E. And from vegetables, we can also get that macronutrients like B complex vitamin C, iron, calcium, and carbohydrates. Fats also play an important role to get that kind of micronutrients here, including the potassium. So actually, we have the essential nutrients and non-essential nutrients. The non-essential nutrients may be formed in our body. Example like the creatine. It also form when we are doing some exercises. Our muscle also create a protein. So it's important nutrient for the energy production during the exercise. And for the essential nutrition, we cannot actually produce the inadequate quantities in the body. So it must be we consume from the outside or from our diets. So it's required in the diet for growth, health, and survival. And the lack of intake will lead to deficiency diseases. Uh, so many problems that will come. So an adequate and balanced amount of carbohydrate, protein, and fat are essential for optimal performance for us doing the exercise. And the exercise itself will increase the demand for macronutrients that are used and lost in our metabolism. And most of the athletes or the one who highly active in exercising can meet their macronutrient needs by consuming the amount of recommended in general public. So what's the amount of carbohydrates? It actually depends on the total energy expenditure, type of the sport itself, and the gender and the environmental conditions. So as we know, the total energy expenditure consists of many things. It's also involved in our TDDE. So the fats are also needed for formal function, but too highly and too low dietary fat is unnecessary. So the fat is not totally bad actually. So we need fat to regulate our metabolism. Protein is also highly needed to maintain and repair the lean tissues, especially for the athletes. So an adequate intake of vitamins. So we are now jump to into micronutrients like vitamins, minerals, essential for optimizing the performance. Exercise will increase the amount of many vitamins and mineral are used and lost in our metabolism. So most of the athletes can also meet the micronutrient needs by consuming the amounts of recommended in general public. And it may also need some supplements, may be taken if it's necessary. Yeah. So what's us the needs of the specific vitamins includes here, like for example, it's vitamin B here that recommended is not too greater for the athletes, and the role is also as a antioxidant. So no, but still is no evidence for higher needs to deal with the increase to free radical production during the exercises. So micronutrient irons is also higher for athletes due to the risk of anemia. So it needs in athlete there is a need of consume food that contain the micronutrients, especially the iron. So also the calcium, especially the most important thing for the female athletes to prevent osteoporosis. So we jump to the fat soluble macronutrients consists of the vitamins A, D, E, and K. So absorb the small intestine. It's absorbed in the small intestine and in the presence of bile participants. So the overdose can be toxic, including the taking too much vitamin A and D that will lead to the hypercalcemia. So what's also the function of vitamin E? Actually, our body, they produce the beta carotene that will uh, engage with the and make it to the retinol, or also as known as the vitamin A. The function is essential actually for the retina, as we know that, the deficiency of vitamin A will cause the night blindness. In proper functioning of immune system and healthy skin, it's also one of the benefits of the vitamin E. The source of the beta carotene actually it rich in the green vegetables, including in pak choy or in deep orange fruits and veggies like carrots. So it's also found in animal products such as the liver, in the milk, eggs, the cereals, butters, and margarine. So next function is about the vitamin D. How important the vitamin D is actually can maintain our blood calcium levels. So increasing the calcium absorption in the intestine. So it's not if we just consume the more higher calcium is it will also depend on your vitamin D in your blood. So if you have a lower vitamin D, the calcium absorption is also will be very inadequate to be absorbed. So decreasing the amount of calcium that's exerted by the kidney. So it's also the function is pulling the calcium out of the bones. So blood calcium level must be kept in high, so there is enough calcium to build the bones, teeth, including to contracting the muscle, transmit the nerve impulse as well. As we already mentioned, the vitamin D is also contained in the milk and cereal and fatty fish. The next micronutrient is vitamin E. The function is important in antioxidant in the cell membrane and other parts of the cell, protect the vitamin A from the oxidation, and also important for the healthy immune system and nervous tissue. That will be found in the vegetables, margarine, the seed, nuts, and also the whole grain breads and cereals. The next micronutrient is vitamin K that essential role in producing the blood clotting factor, such as prothrombin. So you already learned that in the your in your class, and it needed to make an important protein to use to perform the bones itself, and also it helped bacteria in the intestine to produce a form of the vitamin K. The source itself can be found in the liver, green leaf, and also the vegetables like broccoli. And also there is water-soluble vitamins. For example, thiamine, riboflavin, pyridoxine, cobalamin, nicotinic acid, pantothenic acid, folic acid, biotin, and vitamin C. So we will discuss about the water solution that consists of the vitamin B complex and vitamin C. So the excess will be excreted in the urine. However, the vitamin B6 and niacin can be toxic when ingested in usually in large amount. So vitamin B actually work in every cell as the coenzyme of our body. So what is the actually the function of the vitamin C? It will make our skin collagen, fibrous protein that is a part of our skin, bone, teeth, ligaments, and other connective tissue itself. So the need it's also need for the our immune system as also an antioxidant, and it helps the iron to be absorbed. So in the anemia patient, there will be also advised to take a good source of food that contain the vitamin C, or they can also take the supplements for the vitamin C, and it will be help them to absorb the iron. So the anemia will no longer be. So with vitamin C, as we already know, what's the source already, like citrus, strawberries, tomatoes, broccoli, potatoes, and etc. So like thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin all play the key roles as the part of the coenzyme in energy metabolism. They are essential to release the energy from carbohydrates, fats, and protein, and all are needed for normal growth. The thiamine also play a role in nerve function. The thiamine source we can found in sunflower seeds, wheat germ, peanuts, dry beans, whole grains, and enriched breads and cereals. Riboflavin it can found in the milk, organ meat, or whole grain, enriched bread and cereals as well. Same like a niacin, they are also found in the meat, fish, the whole grain, breads, and also the cereal and peanut butter. Vitamin B12, also one of the important micronutrients that will be important in converting the folate into its active form so that it can make our DNA. It's also function as a part of the coenzyme need to make a new cell and DNA in our body. So the macronutrients help the normal function the nervous system by maintaining the protective cover around the nerve fibers. So most of our micronutrients, as we already discussed, is mainly found in the animal foods, including the meat, poultry, fish, eggs, milks, and milk product. The next macronutrients is the calcium. It's as we know already, the function is to prevent the osteoporosis, and it it also can found uh in the animal products with the as we know already animal product also they are having the high protein uh, fun- uh high protein and that can also important for our bones, and the protein also will uh, decrease the osteoporosis because it also maintain our muscles, so the bone itself doesn't bear too much loaded in uh, our weights. So calcium is also used for the bones and teeth, and also important in our blood regulations, and also muscle constructions, and also it may lower our blood pressure. The next micronutrient is sodium, that it's easily found, as we know, in salt. So it can also found in the many processed food like cheese, frozen food, red soap mix, and also some of the food in brine. So in certain seasoning, also we can found the salt, soy sauces like that. But it's also should be taking a note that we are not also taking too much sodium, excess sodium, that we can lead to the hypertension. The next mechanism is potassium. The function itself is to help maintain the water balance as well, and also maintain the acid base balance, and also assist the muscle construction in a normal heartbeat, and also it will assist the sending nerve impulse in our body. Potassium is widely distributed in in the plant and animal food product, like the fruits, example like orange or banana, vegetables like potato, milk and yogurt, and meats. And also our mention here is chloride. The function is to maintain the water balance, same like sodium, and it maintains the acid base balance. And also it's part of the hydrochloric acid in the stomach that will help to remove the carbon dioxide, our waste product in our body from the cell, so the red blood cell can carry it to the lungs and disposal. The next micronutrient is irons. As we know, and I already explained you in the previous slide, iron is really important to component to make our hemoglobin. So iron deficiency will lead us to the anemia. As we know, the symptoms like you might also suffer from shortness of breath, fatigue every day. So the key components of hemoglobin as a part of blood cells that carry oxygen to our body cells. So the key component of myoglobin cells, that muscle protein that store and carries oxygen that the muscle use to contract. The last important is water, actually, because our body mainly consists of the water. So water itself is also needed to eliminate the earth heat, the heat during our exercise, and to transfer the oxygen, nutrients, and waste products away from our muscles. So the ability to dissipate the heat is affected by the hydration status of the exercisers and environmental conditions. So failure to replace the water, it can also be critical. And the failure to dissipate the heat can raise the body temperature during the exercise performance. That's all my presentation. Thank you. And I would like to know the feedback from the students as well. So we can have a further discussion in the last of our session. Thank you. Salamat. Terima kasih.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hanif, for that insightful discussion about the nutrition. So now, everyone, may I know if you have questions or clarifications to our speakers?
From both Dr. Vishma and Dr. Hanif's lectures. So you may either message or you could also open your mics to ask the questions.
Okay.
Anyone from VSU?
And also from Indonesia? Okay. So while you are preparing for your questions, may I ask Dr. Vishna Professor Bishma. Hello, Doc.
Hello, yes.
Uh, I have some question for you, Doc. You mentioned earlier about digitalization, and we actually have a course here in nursing in BSUs called Nursing Informatics. So may I know, Doc, if all of the hospitals in Indonesia have practiced the use of EMR and or electronic medical record? And if yes, Doc, may I know how the EMR improved the work performance of the staff in that hospital that's practicing EMR?
Yeah. The electronic medical record has been introduced to the healthcare system in Indonesia down to health centers. But according to some studies, most of them, especially at the level of health centers, are not ready to implement this new system, the electronic medical records. Although by studies and also theoretically, the benefit of the electronic medical is there to improve, to make the healthcare system, the very system is more efficient. But the implementation has been slow. But it has been introduced in Indonesia, the e-health, in electronic health medical records. That's my answer to you, Jian.
Okay, Doc, thank you. We are actually being introduced to EMR, but some of our hospitals here have already practiced EMR already, but some, especially those in level 1 hospitals, have not yet practiced the EMR.
And I would also like to share that our group in research, me with together with my fellow students, is that we're also establishing an EMR system for the communities, especially in the far-flung areas where there is no connectivity. So it stores data of the medicines that they're currently taking. Yes. So
And it's for geriatric patients.
yeah, it's for geriatric patients as of now, but hopefully when it's going to when the turnouts are already great. So I hope that all the population groups would be accommodated. So
Did the system work, and when it's applied in the community, did it work?
currently Professor Vishma, it's currently on study right now. We're currently conducting our pilot testing for the application or the system. And also, Dr. Vishma, I would also like to ask a question. You presented earlier the primary preventions of diabetes mellitus. And I'm curious if there are any programs, or if there's a program in Indonesia about primary prevention in diabetes mellitus. Would you share some of them?
Yes, in Indonesia, there is a program launched by the Ministry of Health, named in Indonesian name is Indonesian acronym Prolanis. Prolanis is behavior modification for the prevention of chronic diseases, not only for diabetes mellitus, but also for cardiac heart disease, for stroke. And it is implemented at the level of the health center, as well as the integrated health post, namely Posyandu. there is a type of posyandu, specially targeted for the elderly. It's named posyandu lansia. And as far as I'm concerned, it's helpful to 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 make the not only for the tertiary prevention for those already have the disease, either hypertension, stroke, or diabetes, but also for primary prevention, as I mentioned before. So it works. The program named Prolanis, it works when it is implemented at the primary level of healthcare. Thank you for the question.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vishma. It was a very insightful answer, and hopefully that some of the programs here in the Philippines would also adapt to the programs there in Indonesia. So now, we would like to ask Dr. Isan a question. Dr. Isan, good noon.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dr.
Yeah.
Isan. So
Yeah. Go
I'm
on.
just going to ask about your stand about since you discussed earlier about nutrition and physical fitness, um I'm going to ask about your stand or your opinion about synthetic foods which are grown inside the laboratories. Mm-mm.
May I know, Doc, if it is advisable or is there any difference when it comes to the nutrition that we are going to acquire when we eat those synthetic foods?
Oh, okay. Good questions. Actually, the synthetic food, as long as they do not give the plants like chemical uh, sorts too much, it will also it will be no longer problem in nutrition. As long as we going give the plants with the from the nature itself. So the 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 dangers the dangers of the uh, chemical itself that will be that can uh, give us the harm to our body. That's more our concern about the synthetic food. So as long as they don't use too much consume on the chemical stuff, and then they will also beneficial for our body. That's my answer.
Okay, thank you, Doc. Actually, there are so many ethical issues about that, especially on GMO products. And I'm so thankful for your insights about that, Doc. Thank you so much. And how about our participants right here?
Do you have any questions or you want or clarification that you want our speakers to answer?
Miss Krista Gallo.
No.
Okay. Um, you can type in, send guys.
You could type in your questions in the chat box if you have any questions so that it will be clarified by our guest speakers.
How about from our viewers on the faculty? Bernie, you have any questions? Okay. If we don't have any questions, may I know if our next speaker is now ready to present their slides? Dr. Tika? Dr. Tika?
Maybe I first Season
Okay.
and Mikro.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Hakim. Before that, we would like to thank Dr. Bisma Murthy and Dr. Isan Hanif. Thank you so much, Doc, for your
Thank you.
lectures today.
I
Thank
hope
you.
that our fellow students, VSC students, and also from Indonesia have learned a lot from those lectures.
Yes,
Thank you
that's
so
right.
much.
Thank you so much, Doc.
Thank you,
So
guys.
now,
Thank you, Prof.
so now, I hope Dr. Hakim is already ready. Dr. Hakim, you may
Okay.
now take the stage.
Okay, thank you, Season and Mikhail. Okay, thank you for the moderators. Previously, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much to the Visayas State University, especially Nursing College, who have received us very well. Thank you also for Sir Christian and the team, and Sir Joel, who have accepted us and facilitating us with many things. Thank you also to our institute, Stikesmus, who have entrusted us to be delegated to the Visayas State University. And the big thanks to our professor, Professor Bisma Murthy, who have guided us to this day. Actually, material in this time, I take a lot from our professor, Professor Murthy. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna share a little bit about health promotion. Before, I'm sorry if my English or my grammar is not good because just I'm learning. Next. Yeah, what is a health promotion? Yeah, the health promotion is the process of improving people's ability to control and improve their health. To a healthy state, a person or group must be able to identify and realize aspiration, needs, and the change or control the environment. Uh, yes, Ottawa Charter, 1986. Okay. Health promotion is a program designed to bring the change to people, organization, community, and the environment. A process of empowering people to maintain, improve, and protect their health through increased awareness, will and ability, as well as the development of a healthy environment. Next. Yeah. What's the difference between health promotion and health education? Yeah. Health promotion is a process of empowering people and communities to able to control health determinants. Health education is one strategy to empower people and community in improving their health and preventing disease. Next. Yeah, health education is a health promotion strategy with learning experience approach. With education and inform people and communities about health issues so that people have to know the knowledge, behavior, and the skills to improve health and prevent disease. So health education is one of the kinds of the health promotion. The next. Yeah, there are five health promotion strategies under Ottawa Charter. The first, building healthy public places. The second, create a supportive environment. The third, strengthen community action. And the fourth, develop personal skill. And the last, reorientation of health services. Next. Yeah, the first, building healthy policy public places. Yeah, building healthy public places is a crucial process for the saving a purpose society. Effective places must be based on evidence, inclusive and sustainable, and consider various interrelated aspects to create broad positive impacts. Some important point in building a healthy public policy. The first, there are clear and measurable purpose setting. And the next, accurate evidence and data analysis. And the next, inclusive public participation. And the next, cross-sector collaborative approach. And the next, sustainable evaluation and adaptation. And the last, transparency and accountability. That's some important points for the building health public policy. The next, the second is create a supportive environment. Yeah, creating a supportive environment is an important element in effective health promotion strategy. A supportive environment can help individuals and community to make healthier choices and their health goals. To create a structural environment that's supportive to health needs reinforcement supports, care, and mutual attention between one person and another, community and environment. Conservation and the protection of natural resources all over the world needs don't assure global responsibility. Yeah, there are characteristic social environment which supports community health, like citizen understand that health, behavior, and lifestyle they affect the health of the entire community. The second, cohesive leadership, and the third, clear and transparent communication, and the fourth, there is sense of trust, respect for each other, and a sense possession. And the fifth, the rules are clear and understandable to citizen. The sixth, freedom, expression, and protection against harassment and discrimination. The seventh, balance between personal and group responsibility. And the last, citizens have a short responsibility for physical and psychological health and safety. Next, and the third, strengthen community action. Okay, the building community action in a strong health promotion strategy, strengthening community action is an important element in an effective health promotion strategy. It allows communities to take ownership of their own health and make sustainable change to improve their well-being. Their strategies among other involved the community. There are three. The first, involve the community. The second, strengthening community capacity. And the third, support community action. Okay, the next, and the fourth, from strategic promotion, there is develop personal skill. One of the health promotion strategies is health education. Health promotion supporting individual development, neither the community through the gift health information and education and improve the skills. Skill development strategy personal allow option to available choices. It's more for each person or group. The right way to control to help and empower environmental determinants. But the development of personal skill must be combined with other strategies to be effective. Okay, next. Yeah. Uh, and the last, reorientation health services before example, The five is reorientation health services. Health services provide must be meet individual needs and community for a healthier life. The health sector needs to be oriented healthcare with giving greater priority to health promotion efforts and disease prevention, alongside the duty to provide to curative service. Implementation of health promotion in healthcare is shared responsibility, which involving individuals, group, community, healthcare professional, service institution, health, private, and government. The next example of healthy public policy. The first, policy not to turn public space and the parks into shopping center. And second, a policy that prohibits the cutting of the trees that serve as the city lungs. And the next, the policy of urban development that does not damage the living environment. The next, a policy of construction of roads, the buildings that facilitate access for persons with disability. The next, the policy prohibits the use of tobacco and alcohol in the workplace. And the next example from healthy public policy is a policy that requires healthy food in company, a policy that gives an employer time to exercise and follow health promotion program, and speed limit Puasai on the highway, of course. Yeah, in the next. Yeah, okay, in the class. Okay, I got a quotes of the day from a movie at Disney. Anyone know Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one of the character of Wu Panda. That's Master Ogway. Master Ogway said, "The yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift." That is why it's called present. Okay, then let's make our future start from now. Thank you. The last slide for me in the Dutch. Yeah, the danke. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Zidane and Kai.
Yeah, we'll back to Zijan and Matthew for moderators. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hakim, for that um okay, for that lecture. Um guys, are you still there? Okay, prepare your questions for Dr. Hakim and we will read it later on. And now we'll proceed to our next speaker. Okay? Our next speaker is Dr. Tika. Dr. Tika, are you ready now?
Hello. Hello, I'm here. I'm ready to join with you guys. Let me prepare my PPT.
Okay,
Okay.
Doc.
Give me a minute. Wait.
While Dr. Tika is preparing for her slides, we have actually a surprise for our participants here today. Okay, Michael, can you
Actually,
present us?
all the participants here in the Zoom meeting is going to be enlisted in a wheel of names, and the and the and the College of Nursing here in BSU, the Supreme Student Council, or a group of governing students in the college, has prepared some prizes for the wheel of names who would be selected. So this shall be participated by both Indonesian participants and also from the Philippines. So
Actually, all participants.
yeah,
Including the faculty.
Mhm.
Okay, so I hope that everyone will be staying with us till the end of our lecture visit, and for you to claim that prizes that will be announced later on. Okay, so Dr. Tika,
Hi.
will you now
Wait.
present your slide? Okay.
Okay. It's already on the screen. Can you
Yes, Doc.
see it? Okay. So can I start the material?
Yes.
Yes, Doc. You may now start.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Matthew and Zidane, for your guidance in this event. Before I start my material, I would like to say thank you for Dr. Chul and team and the Dean, Sir Christian, for invite us and for the hospitality in here. I'm so happy to be here and meet with you in person, guys. And I would like to say thank you for Stikesmes Mambaul Ulum in Surakarta, and especially my Professor Bisma Murti, my father, my teacher, and he is my role model in academic and university aspect, especially to my university, Universitas 11 Maret Surakarta, who bring us to here. Thank you so much. And then my material, it's just a brief material and sharing about my experiences in community health promotion. So my name is Karismatika Surya Gumilar. My family, my friends call me Tika. And easier to spell and pronounce. And maybe if you want to keep in touch with me, you can send something sharing through my email on tikasuryagumular@gmail.com. It's already on your screen. Next slide, please. So, continue from Mr. Hakim presentation, I will share about health promotion. Health promotion is the process of the enabling people to increase control over and improve their health. It involves a combination of educational, organizational, economic, and environmental intervention designed to support and enhance individual and community health behaviors and conditions. And the goals of health promotion is to reduce risk factors, prevent disease, and improve quality of life based on WHO to 2024. Next slide, please. So health promotion encompasses a wide range of activities, including 3 points. There are health education, health protection, and prevention. So a brief material I will share to you guys about prevention. We start from prevention. So health prevention, the objectivities of health prevention is prevent disease transmission, ensure safety, mitigate risk, and emergency preparedness. And then about health education, jump to the next point. Health education is a process that informs and motivates individuals to adopt healthy behaviors by increasing their knowledge and influencing their attitudes. And it aims to equip people with the information and the skill necessary to make informed decisions about their health and well-being. And the objectiveness to increase the knowledge, change attitude, develop skills, and promote behavior change. After that, the last, health protection. Health protection method, there are immunization programs like vaccination campaign to prevent the spread of infectious disease like measles, influenza, and COVID-19, infectious disease control, environment health, occupational health and safety, food safety, public health legislation, and disaster preparedness and response. Next slide, please. Okay, next slide. Sudah, okay. And there are health promotion framework. There are 6 points. And number 1, preventive health services, community-based activities, organizational development, environmental health measures, economic activities and regulations, and the last, health education programs. There are 3 points: primary, secondary, and tertiary. So here, primary health education is focused on preventing the onset of disease or health condition before they occur. And it aims to promote healthy behaviors and environment that reduce the risk of developing health problems. The objective is promote overall health and well-being, prevent the occurrence of disease and health conditions, and encourage healthy lifestyle and behaviors. The next, preventive health services. So we talk about services or medical and public health intervention designed to prevent disease, detect health conditions early, and promote overall health and well-being. For the objective, prevent the onset of disease, early detection and treatment, health promotion, and reduce health disparities. The next is about community-based activities. So community-based activities are initiation and invitation that are designed and implemented within a community to address specific health and social issues. These activities leverage local research, involve community members, and are tailored to meet the unique needs and characteristics of the community. Excuse us. Then the objective is number one, to empower communities, address local needs, promote participation, enhance access, and foster sustainability. Go back to the last slide, please. Okay. And there are some key components from community health promotion. Their community engagement, collaboration and partnership, education and awareness. The next slide, please. There are health promotion area. 3 points that there are people as individual or community. Determinants of health, there are social, economic, cultural, environment, organization, and policy, and improve health needs effort as a theory. The next slide, please. Next slide, please. So, okay, there I want to share to you guys about our documentation that we had doing some community services in Yogyakarta. As you can see on the screen, there are Mas Aris, Dr. Aris, Dr. Hakim, and Dr. Isan. They are did a medical checkup for elderly for free in Yogyakarta. So next slide, please. Health promotion in community, it's a collective effort to improve the health and well-being of community members through various strategies and interventions. So the next slide, please. Here, can you spot me in this photo? I'm wearing pink skirt, long pink skirt. I was being a delegation for international volunteer in Kuala Lumpur in 2023, and for doing community services in educational health promotion in elementary school in Kuala Lumpur. That was the next slide, please. And this is me again. So sorry. I'm in Indonesian Embassy office to start my volunteering in Kuala Lumpur. The next slide, please. And I did dental health education because my background is like a dental hygiene. So I educate children how to brushing their teeth in a right way and how to choose toothbrush with the right shape and right size to prevent caries and to prevent another oral disease. The next slide, please. Okay, I think it's the last slide for this session. So thank you so much for your attention, guys. And the time I will give to back Zidane and Matthew. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Tika, for your lecture. May I have a check to our participants? Nangaon na mo, guys? Have you eaten your lunch? Kindly press 1 or react like. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see most of you have not yet eaten your lunch, so you can bring your lunch near your laptop or your cell phones while listening to our lecture today. Okay?
It's okay.
We have
Thanks a
Bernie
lot.
right here. He wants to say hi to all of you.
And
Okay.
also, from the lecture of Dr. Tika, it's more like a preview of what we're going to happen in CHN1, especially for incoming level 2 of the VSU students. So they're going to have a experience
In the community.
community, especially in health education, like brushing teeth, washing hands. So
And actually, community health nursing is really exciting duty. I still can remember when we were assigned in Patag, in the community of Patag, like the families there are giving us like food, and you can't really go home with an empty pocket because they will give to you. Okay, so now for
The last
okay,
speaker,
and
Dr.
now
Aris.
let's go to our last speaker. Okay, but last but not the least, Dr. Aris Widianto.
Yep.
Okay, are you
You
ready
can
now,
hear
sir?
me?
Yes, sir, loud
Okay,
and clear.
okay. Yep. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
You may now take on the stage.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Good afternoon, everyone. Mabuhay. I hope you all are always happy and motivated. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Visayas State University, Philippines, especially nursing department for the exceptional cooperation in various aspects. And I would like to thank my mentor, one Professor Bisma Murti, Mr. Joko Triatmojo, and Mr. Budi Satrio Jiwandono. Here is my presentation on a community service that I dedicated to my beloved country, Indonesia. We regularly conduct various community service activities every month, including health checkup, visiting the elderly, and distributing ready-to-eat meals to those in need. We hope that these activities will bring benefits to the entire community and make a real contribution to the nation. Enjoy to video live streaming Zoom and YouTube from, of course, quality office, quality insurance room. You can look at that. Yeah, with my old friend. Have a good time watching. Mr. Adit, you can start my video. Sorry, Mr. Adit. Mr. Adit, we cannot hear audio. Wait.
Activity that is focused on providing contributions and services to society or a particular community to improve their quality of life and welfare. Purpose of community service. 1. Addressing community problems. Community service aims to identify, understand, and overcome problems faced by certain communities, such as poverty, inequality, and lack of access to education, health, and employment. 2. Improving quality of life. One of the core goals is to improve people's quality of life, including physical, economic, social, and psychological aspects. 3. Community empowerment. Community service also seeks to empower communities by providing them with the knowledge, skills, and resources necessary so that they can take an active role in social change and development.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sehat semangat untuk kita semua. Saya Aris Sudianto akan menyampaikan mengenai program pengabdian kepada masyarakat yang telah kami laksanakan selama ini. Yang pertama adalah kegiatan untuk mencegah daripada pemanasan global yang terjadi di bumi ini, khususnya di Indonesia. Bagaimana kami concern untuk mengatasi persebaran atau penumpukan sampah yang ada di Indonesia. Kali ini kami bersama rekan-rekan berada di Kabupaten Magelang, di Wonosuko, Tegal, Harjo, yaitu di Bank Sampah Tangguh Wonosuko. Kegiatan-kegiatan yang dilaksanakan di Bank Sampah kali ini adalah kegiatan yang memang fokus untuk mengumpulkan sampah-sampah, baik itu sampah plastik, sampah besi, ataupun sampah rumah tangga lainnya. Sampah-sampah tersebut diolah menjadi kerajinan yang tentu saja menghasilkan nilai uang atau nilai pemasukan untuk masyarakat sekitar, juga mampu untuk mengatasi tumpukan sampah sehingga menciptakan kemandirian kepada masyarakat yang akan berdampak langsung nanti terhadap penurunan pemanasan global dan juga akan berdampak untuk membantu perekonomian di dalam keluarga khususnya. Selain dari kegiatan yang saya sampaikan tadi mengenai pengabdian masyarakat concern terhadap sampah yang berkaitan dengan global warming, kami juga melaksanakan kegiatan yang lain, yaitu ada pemeriksaan kesehatan. Kami juga melaksanakan kegiatan pendidikan kesehatan atau promosi kesehatan, di mana item yang concern kami periksa baik itu di Magelang atau di wilayah-wilayah Indonesia lainnya, seperti ada di Pulau Sumatera, di Pulau Jawa. Kami sudah berkeliling di Provinsi Jambi, di Lampung, kami juga sudah melaksanakan di Solo Raya. Kegiatan tersebut meliputi pengecekan tekanan darah, pemeriksaan asam urat, pemeriksaan gula darah sewaktu, dan akan kami tambahkan ke depan pemeriksaan kolesterol. Tujuan daripada kegiatan tersebut merupakan suatu langkah nyata sebagai upaya preventif yang kami laksanakan untuk membantu program pemerintah, khususnya mengatasi penyakit-penyakit yang muncul dari item-item yang kami periksa tersebut, seperti penyakit hipertensi, diabetes mellitus, peningkatan kadar asam urat, ataupun kolesterol yang tinggi, yang memiliki dampak buruk bagi kesehatan dan juga memiliki komplikasi yang cukup banyak bagi kesehatan. Nah, langkah awal yang kita lakukan adalah proses pendataan, lalu kami berdiskusi untuk mengidentifikasi masalah yang terjadi di warga masyarakat yang kami kunjungi, lalu kami laksanakan pemeriksaan kesehatan. Pemeriksaan kesehatan tersebut free atau gratis, tidak kami pungut biaya. Jadi kami harapkan melalui kegiatan-kegiatan ini akan membantu Indonesia untuk mensukseskan gerakan nasional di mana Indonesia bebas dari penyakit tidak menular ataupun nanti mampu mengkontrol dan mengendalikan penyakit-penyakit tidak menular seperti hipertensi, diabetes, peningkatan kadar asam urat, dan penyakit-penyakit lainnya. Harapan kami sedikit kontribusi nyata bagi negeri mampu membangun bangsa untuk lebih maju, lebih sehat, dan lebih berkualitas.
Community service at the waste bank. Community service at the waste bank is an activity that involves active participation from community members to manage waste efficiently and sustainably. A waste bank is an initiative that aims to collect, separate, and manage waste into materials that can be recycled or reprocessed. Community service at the waste bank has several main objectives, including 1. Waste reduction. One of the main goals of waste banks is to reduce the amount of waste that is thrown into landfills or that pollutes the environment. 2. Increased environmental awareness. Through active participation in waste banks, people become more aware of the importance of protecting the environment. They learn how to sort waste, reduce plastic use, and carry out other environmentally friendly practices. 3. Increased economic welfare. Waste banks often provide financial incentives to participating residents. In some cases, they receive rewards in the form of cash or usable goods. This can help improve the economic welfare of the community. 4. Community empowerment. Through service at the waste bank, the community can feel more empowered and have an important role in overcoming environmental problems. They can contribute actively to environmental conservation and sustainable development efforts. The community service process at a waste bank usually involves several steps, such as 1. Education and training. Waste banks usually organize education and training programs to teach people how to sort waste, recognize waste that can be recycled, and avoid littering. 2. Waste collection and sorting. The public is asked to regularly collect their waste, sorted according to type, plastic, paper, metal, etc., and deliver it to waste banks. 3. Processing and sales. The waste bank will process the waste received, such as washing, crushing, or compressing it, then sell it to factories or recycling collectors. 4. Incentives and rewards. As an incentive, people can receive rewards in the form of money or goods from the sale of the waste they collect. Community service at the Tanggu Waste Bank, Wonosuko, Tegal Harjo, Magelang is a concrete step to promote sustainable behavior and involve the community in efforts to protect the environment. This also has the potential to create local jobs, improve environmental quality, and reduce the negative impact of waste on the ecosystem.
Saya adalah sebagai ketua dari Bank Sampah Wonosuko, Bank Sampah Tanggu Wonosuko, Tegalrejo. Berdirinya bank sampah ini adalah kurang lebih sekitar 3 tahun. Jadi dari mulai tahun 2020, bank sampah ini sudah mulai berdiri. Jadi inisiasi dari pembentukan atau berdirinya bank sampah adalah dari kelompok PKK. Di mana kelompok PKK mempunyai potensi, yaitu ada beberapa dari pengurus dari PKK, yaitu dia bisa melakukan atau mengerjakan kegiatan merajut. Nah, awalnya merajut dengan menggunakan benang, dan akhirnya kita coba alihkan dengan benang atau sebagai bahan dasarnya menggunakan kresek, karena selama ini kresek di mana-mana itu bertebaran ya. Jadi bagaimana bisa mengurangi plastik yang tadinya tidak berguna sehingga bisa bermanfaat. Akhirnya kita coba untuk membuat beberapa kerajinan, yaitu ada tas, kemudian termasuk ada baju dan lain-lainnya. Nah, kemudian kita gunakan bahan dasar menggunakan kresek, sehingga beberapa kali pembuatan memerlukan bahan baku yang banyak, kemudian kita kewalahan untuk mencari kreseknya di mana, sehingga kita inisiasi untuk pembentukan paling enggak pengepul untuk kresek, sehingga kita bersama-sama dengan pengurus yang lain dan anggota PKK untuk cobalah mendirikan untuk bank sampah. Berdirilah bank sampah di tahun 2020, kebetulan itu juga awal dari pandemi COVID, sehingga banyak masyarakat yang mungkin pekerjaannya juga terhambat, sehingga kami menginisiasi dengan menggunakan bahan dasar kresek itu menjadi sebuah kerajinan. Jadi kerajinan itu kemudian kita pasarkan melalui dari teman ke teman, kemudian melalui story WA, sehingga ada yang memang berminat untuk memiliki tas tersebut dengan bahan dasar kresek. Jadi akhirnya kita bersama-sama dengan pengurus PKK membentuk sebuah kepengurusan bank sampah, sehingga terpilihlah di situ saya selaku ketua bank sampah di Dusun Wonosuko. Bank sampah kita namanya adalah Bank Sampah Tangguh. Seperti itu untuk selayang pandang terkait dengan bank sampah Tangguh Dusun Wonosuko, Tegalrejo, Magelang.
Bank Sampah Wonosuko Tangguh. Salam 3R. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Community service through healthy health examination health checks are an important part of maintaining well-being and preventing disease. In routine health checks, several important parameters that are often checked include blood sugar, blood pressure, and uric acid. Routine health checks have a very important role in maintaining health and preventing disease. 1. Early detection of diseases. Regular health checkups help in detecting diseases early. 2. Complication prevention. Stable blood sugar levels, normal blood pressure, and controlled uric acid levels are the keys to preventing health complications. 3. Chronic health management. For individuals who already suffer from chronic conditions such as diabetes or hypertension, regular checkups are essential to monitor their response to treatment. The results of the examination can help the doctor prescribe changes in medication or lifestyle if necessary to keep the condition under control. 4. Healthy lifestyle. Health checks can be an important reminder to live healthily. The results of the examination can encourage individuals to adopt a healthier lifestyle. 5. Appropriate decision making. Health examinations provide objective data necessary for informed decision making about medical care and lifestyle changes. The results of the examination help doctors
So guys, we have some trouble with the video. So please,
lifestyle changes that
already
support
come
long-term
up on the
well-being.
screen.
The importance of health education. Increasing awareness and healthy behavior health education is an effort made by health professionals, organizations, or communities to provide information and education to individuals or groups about various aspects of health. This includes information about disease prevention, medical care, healthy eating patterns, active lifestyles, and good health practices. Here are some reasons why health education is very important. 1. Increase health awareness. Health education helps increase public awareness about relevant health issues. This includes understanding disease symptoms, risk factors, and how to avoid or treat certain health problems. 2. Disease prevention. One of the most important aspects of health education is disease prevention. Through proper information, individuals can understand how to prevent disease. This reduces the burden of preventable disease in society. 3. Changing behavior. Health education has the potential to change behavior. By providing accurate and relevant information and supporting individuals in making healthier decisions, counseling can encourage the adoption of a healthier lifestyle, such as quitting smoking, exercising regularly, or adopting a balanced diet. 4. reduce medical care costs. Increased health awareness and healthier behavior can reduce overall medical care costs. By preventing disease or detecting it in its early stages, individuals are likely to avoid expensive treatment or long-term care. 5. Improving quality of life. Health education can also improve quality of life. Through a better understanding of health, individuals can take steps to maintain their well-being, reduce the risk of disability or bothersome disease, and live more productive and happier lives. 6. Individual empowerment. Health education empowers individuals to take an active role in their health care. 7. Reducing health inequalities. Health education can help reduce health inequalities by ensuring that health information and resources are available to all levels of society, including the disadvantaged. To achieve better health goals individually and in society, health education becomes a very valuable instrument. This helps create a society that is more health conscious, better able to make wise decisions about their care, and more inclined to live a lifestyle that supports long-term well-being.
Provisma, sehat, kuat, semangat. Stikesmus, future start here.
Okay, so thank you, Dr. Aris Widianto, for that amazing video. Okay, and now for our exciting part. May I know if our participants is still around? Can you press 1, type 1?
Or react a heart.
Okay, may nangunguna oh. Si Alexi. Okay, press 1. Okay, mga taga VSU.
Okay,
Okay,
so from our speakers, could we ask if you have any final message or closing message to our participants here? Dr. Aris?
Before we proceed to the gifts.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Aris, Dr. Ishan, you have any final message? Dr. Tika?
Maybe Dr. Isan will give final statement.
Okay. Dr. Isan, please take a stage.
Okay, I hope everyone's still listening to the this conference. Maybe my last message will be, as a nurse, you guys servicing not only the one in the hospital, but also you should also care to the communities, because there are more a lot actually people that we are not rich yet, so we are have to going for the ball, not waiting for the ball. So we should go to the every part of the especially in your country, as we know we also have a common problem in malnutrition, stunting, and how to empower the women communities like that. So it's good to see we have a common uh, uh, common concern about the communities. I'm really grateful that we can share our knowledge, our opportunities, and we hope that this a part of our collaboration will be benefits for the world, or between our countries, especially Philippines and Indonesia. And keep fighting for your degree. I hope to see you again in the better time. You will be the future nurse in the future, in the upcoming time. And we will see you, and we will might be collaborate in face to face, in person to person, in the next generations. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Isan. Hope to see you soon as a colleague. Okay, now for before we go to that part,
For before the closing remarks, we're going to present our certificates.
okay, now for the giving
Giving
of
of
certificates, Michael will read the citation.
So, certificate of appreciation is hereby given to Universitas Sibelas Maret in recognition of their invaluable contribution to our school community through their enlightening lecture on public health on July 24, 2024. Your expertise and insights have greatly enriched our students' learning experience and have inspired them to pursue knowledge with renewed enthusiasm. We deeply appreciate your time and effort in making this visit a memorable and educational experience for everyone involved. Thank you for your dedication and support. Signed by Christian V.P. Baldonado, Dean College of Nursing, Engineer Hansel Mejia, Head of International Affairs Office, and Dr. Pros I.V.G. Yepes, University President of the Visayas State University.
And as well as the same certificate of recognition is hereby given to Stikis Mambaol Ulum Surakarta in recognition of their invaluable contribution to our school and community through their enlightening lecture on public health on July 24, 2024, signed by our Dean of the College of Nursing, Christian V. Baldonado, Engineer Hansel Mejia, Head of the International Affairs Office, and the University President, Dr. Pros I.V.G. Yepes. Okay. Can we have some photo op?
May I request everyone to open their cameras for our photo ops before we officially end our session with the closing remarks of Sir Christian Baldonado.
Magipatag certificate. Ay, magipatag ito ng katong mga naka-screen share ba?
Wala na. Kuan ba tanan?
Can we request kinsay maka screenshot for our photo op? I request everyone to open their cameras.
and take a screenshot.
Okay.
So
Great.
one,
Are you there? Can you take us some screenshots with the certificates?
and I will also request all the students of VSU College of Nursing who is currently attending the session to take a screenshot for attendance. So screenshot. 1, 2, 3, smile.
Okay.
Okay, so I think
Dapat isa. And this one? Okay.
okay, so another screenshot, please. 1,
1, 2,
3.
3.
Say Indonesia.
And terima kasih.
Okay, I think everyone's done taking a screenshot. So right now, I think we're reaching the finality of our program. So may
Dapat ang katong wheel of
okay,
names.
yeah, the wheel of names. So this will only take a short of your time. So we're just going to pick out three three names and who will receive 5 stickers from the merchandise of the College Supreme Student Council of the College of Nursing.
Actually, this is still unreleased, so it's really an opportunity for you to receive this unreleased merch of our council. Okay, make sure that you are still here. And if in case that the one that we picked up is not around, then we will spin another one. Okay?
So we're going to start
Okay,
spinning.
let's spin now for our first prize winner. Okay, we have now our first winner, Chris Balatayo. May I know if Chris is around? Chris?
Okay, so move on na lang.
Okay.
So Chris, please just PM. It's either me or Ate Sian here to receive your prize. So we're going to spin another round.
Okay, last 2 winners.
Yay.
Hi, Maria Angelica Ramos.
Yay.
Okay, congratulations. Actually, she's my boarder.
Okay.
Hi, Angelica.
So I'm also hoping that we could pick out an Indonesian participant so that our merches could also reach to Indonesia.
Yeah. We could have our visitors to send their prizes if ever that some Indonesians will be picked in our wheel of names. Okay, for our last prize winner. Okay. From our student council, Miss Felicity Arones. Okay, congratulations everyone to our winners.
But nevertheless, we're still giving the speakers some extra copies of the stickers or merch stickers from our council for them to share to their students and to also for themselves.
And also to our participants today, please fill out the Google Forms that is sent in the chat box so that we can send your e-certificates and your emails. Okay?
So
now as we finally reach the conclusion of our program, let me share our screen.
May we present to you our College of Nursing Dean, Sir Christian V. Donado, to have our closing remarks for this session.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon to our visitors, our students as well. Can you all hear me? Please give me a thumbs up. You have a react thumbs up, everyone, or type in the chat box. Yes. Actually, are these the stickers you're talking about? I saw them in the office and I think these are the merch, so I grabbed some for myself. I'm sorry. I did not know that this is intended for students. I will return this later. Anyway,
It's okay, sir.
I hope everyone had a good time and learned something this morning, this afternoon. To the director of Stikes Mambaul Ulum Surakarta, Dr. Joko Tri Atmojo, our guest, Professor Bisma Murte from Universitas 11 Maret, esteemed faculty members of the Visayas State University College of Nursing, dear students of VSU, Stikesmus, and ONS, pleasant day to everyone. As we bring this expert lecture to a close, I am filled with profound gratitude for the invaluable insights shared by our distinguished speakers from Stikesmus and ONS. Today's learning experience exemplifies the strength of our partnership in advancing nursing education and practice. I would like to express also my heartfelt thanks to the participation and engagement of our students, showcasing a shared commitment to continuous learning and growth. I look forward that this collaboration will bear shared efforts in terms of research, publication, instruction, and hopefully in the near future, student and faculty exchange. On behalf of the College of Nursing, I extend my deepest appreciation to our partners from Stikesmus and ONS for their dedication to advancing nursing education and their support in our shared mission. Let us continue to nurture this strong partnership, drawing strength from each other's expertise and experiences as we collectively shape the future of nursing. Maayong adlaw and congratulations to us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Christian. And now, as we come to our end now of our program, may we recognize again our speakers for today.
So we would like to give thanks to Professor Joko Thrai Atmojo, also Professor Vishma Morte, and Professor Aris Widianto.
And of course, to our Professor Hakin Anasolfala and Professor Charismatica Surya Gumilar, and last but not the least, Professor Isan Harif. Thank you so much, everyone, our participants today, and also to our speakers for joining us here live in our YouTube.
I would also like to acknowledge the active participation of the student body of the College of Nursing and also from the students of Stikismos with the participative engagement here in our sessions today. So thank you very much. So
have everyone filled out the forms now?
So I think, Conors, that would be the finality of our program. So this is Michael Matthew Pino.
And this is Z Tabaranza.
So we wish you God bless and have a great afternoon.
Have a good day ahead, guys. Thank you, everyone, for participating. It's a wrap.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Mr. Christian.
Same.
Thank you,
It's nice
Franz.
amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Honey, Dr. Honey. Thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Kap.